Okay, let's get real for a second. When you think of creativity, what first comes to your mind? To me, it's something like this. But is that really the case? I used to think that for all people out there with a creative job, it would all come so easy. Design something beautiful, write a book, make a film. You'd have that challenge, think about it for a while, but it wouldn't take long for the eureka moment to happen, because being creative and having ideas was just who you were. But there's a big gap between that initial challenge, the light bulb moment, and the finished product. For me, I think, I scribble, I look online hoping something, somewhere might light the spark. I notice I would censor myself and question ideas without giving them enough thought. I'd worry too much about making lines perfect and edges polished from the get-go, and it wouldn't work. I would just get frustrated and discouraged. It's only when I stop caring about making things perfect that the ball gets rolling. I start enjoying the process, and suddenly the aim is not to reach an end product anymore, but to enjoy every second of getting there. Because that thrill of making things and seeing them come to life is why I ever wanted to create things in the first place. I had to learn that creativity is like a temperamental little creature on your shoulder you can't cage. You might want it around, but there are times when it is nowhere to be found. And times when you least expect, when he shows up out of nowhere and starts jumping on your shoulder, biting and scratching, and it's just impossible to ignore. That itching that comes out of nowhere, that creative buzz that makes you unable to stay quiet, and will make you want to go make stuff right that second. It doesn't always have to be about the end result. That's just what others will see. They won't know about how you stayed up until dawn, trying to word and put together personal feelings that later turned into a poem. Or about how you filmed something 7 times in a row until you finally got the sun to cast a shadow in that special way. Being creative is like playing a game. There are levels and you get closer to the finish line as you go, but for every new level you cross, you feel excitement. The journey is what feeds you and what makes you want to keep being creative over and over again. You're seeing something that only existed in your head take shape. You're creating the world around you, and it can be whatever you want it to be. This is how I feel about creativity. I would love to know if you feel the same way. How is creativity and the creative process like for you? And how do you learn and evolve from it every time?